Ve a cin.com y compra ya.
And we start. Bienvenidos una vez más al podcast de la Actitud Siempre Importa. Mi nombre es Serrano Jorge y yo tenemos a los invitados especiales que han venido una vez, pero ahora le cambiamos el tema porque va a ser en inglés. So we're about to switch it in English. My name is it's a little hard, but well, let's do it. My name is Jorge Serrano, and to my left I have my brother, the one and only.
Hey, how you doing, my people? This is Omar Serrano and el mic 5, 6, 7, 8.
And right next to him we got the one and only, another one and only.
That's so funny. They're more nervous now. They have to do it.
How's it
in
going,
English.
guys? How's it going, guys? Okay, so this time we're gonna do it in English. For the first time, I'm not gonna talk that much, okay? So I'm gonna pass the mic to Maribel.
We got,
You even read.
Oh yeah.
it's hard. And right next to him we got Nettie. And
Maribel Nettie.
Teddy in the back over there. What up, Teddy? Shout out to Teddy over there helping us organize this podcast. But today we got special guests coming from, where you guys from? Different countries, huh?
We got some Mexicans right here.
Yeah. Tell us where you.
bro.
Mexicano.
Mexicano. So we got Dipo and Joel from Paleta Bar, man. Wow, thank you guys for accepting the invitation.
Thank you guys for making the time to be here with us.
You sound good, bro. You sound good.
No, so yeah. So I mean, you guys already know more or less what do we talk about. So this is pretty much about Paleta Bar. But first of all, we want to know what do you do, Dipo? What do you do, Joel? You know, what do you guys do for a living? Where do you guys come from? Your names. Tell us a little bit about you guys.
I'll let the ladies first.
Okay, ladies first, Joel.
La mujer manda, güey, so I'm okay with that.
Laura nos está viendo, okay.
He grew a beard for a reason, man. So
Sí, güey, para la papada. La double chin, contours.
A ver, so entonces dinos.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
who is Joel, man? Who is this guy?
Where do you come from?
I'm from here. I'm raised in Albuquerque.
Ocho, huh?
Yeah, born in
that's
California, raised here. You know, been here, working class, family. My parents started the Michoacana de Paquimé.
Hey.
The first paleteria.
On
I'm gonna say in the state. Bro, because I didn't.
On Sony or what?
On the state?
Yeah, but I don't remember any other Michoacana before my parents opened the first one.
So which one was the first one?
Isleta.
Isleta.
Isleta, right next to Panaderia, I think it's in Pastelandia. There's used to be a Checkers there, now there's an O'Reilly's.
Órale.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
tiny spot, bro. You barely fit in it.
So that's where all the paletas come from,
Yeah,
you know,
that's where
from
everything
the family. It runs in the family.
The granddad.
Yeah, I was 15 when that started.
Damn.
Parents opened up, man. I didn't see the struggle then. I see it now. You know, we're starting our own stuff. So big props.
So
to
back then it was easy, you know.
Man, big props to my parents, man. I see the struggle now, man. What they had to go through, investment, the risk, everything, man. Everything that an entrepreneur brings to the table, you know. And super proud of them. Aida, Enrique, Marquez, big shout out to them.
Shout out.
I want to throw a shout out to Juan too. Thank you for coming last time. Too bad you couldn't make it this time, man. But we're gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Well, they were waiting for you, but oh well.
he chose tacos over us, bro. We got used to it.
So can you tell us a little bit more about how did they start the Michoacana though?
The Michoacana.
Where did the idea come from?
Both of them, man. I think they were watching a documentary about paletas one day, and like, hey, man, like we don't have any of that here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it started just as that.
So they didn't know the recipes of the.
They didn't know anything.
And
My dad did fire protection sprinklers,
Órale.
and my mom worked at human resources at the Journal Civilian.
And that was back in what, 2002?
Around 2002, 2003, yeah. And just not to, my dad was in Mexico, and just a coincidence, he gave some guy a ride that knew how to make paletas. And at that point, it's like, hey, man, you come to the United States, you teach me how to do everything, man.
Cool.
Let's get it
And
done.
that's
cool.
how it started.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
So he took a big leap.
So
man.
he pretty much he was his mentor how to do the paletas, or it was just the guy knew the recipes.
Yeah, he just knew the recipes
The
and
recipes.
stuff. And yeah, I don't think so much his mentor, but he was the guy that knew how to create the product.
The recipes.
Yeah, but yeah. At that point, I don't think my dad had any mentors. When him and my mom and my auntie Adriana started to, so it's 3 of them, and I think they just went with what they knew and what they didn't know. And
So ahorita, at this moment, how many Michoacanas they have? They own
3.
3.
So yeah, my tia Adriana was the one on Islera, and Camino del Valle, it's over there in front of El Mezquite, off of Islera. Then my parents owned the one on Zuni in California, and the one on Central and Course, La Michoacana de Paquime.
So you grew up paleta.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much. It's
How
my
old were
thing.
you when you started making
15.
paletas?
15.
15.
15.
Yo.
He said 15. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 15, man.
Do you like paletas?
Where is your mom and dad from?
Yeah, it's my passion, bro.
From Chihuahua?
They're from a town called No Casas Grandes.
No, 'cause-
No Casas Grandes. Yeah, it's like between Juarez and Chihuahua, out west from there, bro.
Orale. So
Drive out that way.
who's Dipo? We want to know who's Dipo, where he's from, what's going on, because I hear a lot of people talking about Dipo the entrepreneur. Dipo makes all kinds of business. What's going on, Dipo?
So, I mean, I'm originally from Indonesia. You know, I came to States. I was 17 years old. I think 2006. I mean, the background is I came here to play soccer actually, and just turned into like with work, with you know like everything. I came here by myself, no family, no friends, just like backpacking, and it just kept leading me towards
By yourself?
Yeah, man. I got no family, no friends. I didn't even know who picked me up that time, dude.
Oh my god.
It's crazy, yeah. But again, you know, you step by faith. That's just how it is. And in terms of entrepreneurship started, I'm actually in LA just working like Wetzel's Pretzel. And then I was working like dishwasher, potato corner. That's where my journey started. And I saw the opportunity here in Albuquerque and I jumped in here. And yeah, from that time, I just kind of like start learning more into business, you know, while I was chasing soccer in a way, and got my paperwork in terms of, you know, green card, you know, like citizenship. And yeah, and with Paleta Bar, it's just been, I know that it's going to happen. I've been telling people when I was running different brands, I was like, I'm going to create my own brand for some reason with running franchisee, with running like company. And yeah, and then it just happened in time where we didn't even plan to, like, it was like, I think it's during the Black Friday, huh?
What?
When we first kind
Okay,
of
but let's take a little step back. So how do you guys meet each other?
I'm answering that. If you answer this guy, the answer is like
Different stories, huh?
yeah, different. He gonna call it here in
It's the same
podcast.
story, bro. It's the same story. Don't worry, man. I won't say the jokey story, man.
Okay.
I joke around with people, bro. That's where we met.
Well, we're gonna know the joke too.
You started with the joke first, and bro.
Well,
You always tell
well,
people.
ask like, "Hey, bro, Asian Mexican, like, how the hell did you guys
What-
meet up?"
yeah.
I'm asking the same question.
Yeah,
How you guys meet up?
I just tell everybody we met on Grindr, bro.
There you go, bro. I was like, and how in the world that people gonna take me seriously, try to sell the brand, and this is
Damn.
That's why he doesn't invite me to meetings anymore. But no, we really met through soccer.
Soccer.
Playing soccer,
soccer.
yeah. We met on Clash Soccer. Shout out to Chewy. Yeah, playing there, but we never really spoke to each other in soccer, bro. We'd both show up, play, and leave.
Like, so you guys were playing the same team.
Yeah, but we didn't even talk.
Okay, so
Like-
you guys not
You guys
you, were
pass
not, you guys
the
knew
ball?
each other, but you guys never like
Yeah, but
like
we'd
you know
pass
guys
the
had
ball to each
a friend relationship.
No.
No.
I knew we played on the team. He knew I played, man, and that was it. We didn't have a relationship.
What did you think about Joel the first time? Well, this guy sucks at soccer.
No, it's actually pretty good, man. I mean, like that time we got a really solid team in a way. And again, you know, like I didn't really pay attention much because, like he said, like I play and I gotta go to work.
Same.
So I just play over there. I mean, the funny thing is always like people know me more because I'm the only Asian in the Mexican team. So I mean, they better know me.
You
Like,
stand out.
what the hell is this guy doing, you know? So yeah, and that's kind of like how we started, but we never really even talk about business or nothing, you know. And
Yeah.
I mean, for some reason he knew that I was doing Potero Corner, but I always go to Michoacana de Paquime for a long time. I always go over there and I always get paleta, I always get different stuff, you know, and I love it. I love it, but it just
Hey,
like,
what do you tell Mexican people when they ask you where are you from? I gotta ask, bro.
dude, I told him, man, I was like, yo nací en Chihuahua de Delicias. And when they start telling me, oh yeah, me too, I was born in Delicias, like I'm screwed now. I was like, I don't know what to say about that, you know, but mostly like we're playing because, you know, I speak Spanish here and there, mostly just I learned to speak to help customers, you know, like how to serve fries, paleta, because I always want to make them feel welcome, you know. Same thing in other
So
languages.
you do speak Spanish.
If I need to.
He gets enough, bro.
Ok, desde
He knows
ahorita
enough
ya vamos a
Spanish.
empezar a hablar en español para podernos comunicar un poquito mejor, ¿ok?
If you go to Paleta Bar, then I speak Spanish to you. Now you don't. Now I only do it for business.
That's cool, man. So, how did you like? Do you think it would be different if you were in a different city where it's not mainly Mexicans, or what attracted you to our culture and our food and all of that stuff?
That's the thing. Like a lot of people like to like surprised the way that I ate there. Like, dude, you're more Mexican than me because I love like tripitas, buches, you know, like I love all of the stuff. The reason is again, you know, my background when I first came here to United States, I was in LA, so I was trying to make it for LA Galaxy, but the one that picked me up actually Chivas. So Chivas USA Academy was their first year, and they picked me up. The coach was from Netherlands, so I met him actually when I was back in Netherlands, and he told me like, hey, it's gonna be trial. If you're thinking about joining, I'm actually going to, you know, MLS team and everything. And he told me, I was like, okay. He offered me to come here, so he picked me over there, and then I was in the academy for 3 years. But the difference is again, you know, like here soccer. When I was in academy, I was like 17. I didn't get paid at all, and I was like, I'm gonna live here. I don't have any family, no friends. And he was like, so you came here by yourself? I was like, yeah, you told me to come, then I come. I was like, okay, so, but I mean, you cannot get money, anything without social security and everything. You gotta change your visa and everything. But I have the moment, I told my parents, I told my friend, I never gonna go back home until I'm actually make it.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to go home. I was like, I'm not going home. So I was like, you gotta make me stay here, take care of my paperwork, then I'll stay. But they told me like, we couldn't pay you. So that's kind of like the background, and then from then I just really close into like Mexican
you
culture.
got here in LA, right? Well,
Yeah, I was in LA.
How old were you when you?
I was 17.
17.
Yeah, but I've been
To LA or here?
to LA.
To LA.
Yeah. So if I came here first, man, I never gonna get out, man. This is the land of entrapment for sure. Yeah, but no, I mean, I like it here in a way, like.
It's the land of opportunities, man.
Yeah, there you go, too, bro. There you go.
Soccer bring you guys together pretty much, no?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, because I know.
I think what brought them together is we talked more with Michoacana than we did in soccer, bro.
Oh, okay.
When you
Yeah.
go in there and buy it, because you try to micromanage everyone in there.
Did I? No, you told me to help, bro.
No, bro, you come he's like, hey, bro, your labor's real high.
No, you told me
I'm
to
like, no,
help
bro,
you
my labor's
first, bro.
I was like, no, it's fine, bro, because I got to do a lot of prepping.
Yeah, he showed me the process, and I was like, this is crazy process, you know, because I do potato corner, and, you know, I did probably like nothing what he's doing over there, you know?
Yeah, so Michoacana takes a lot more, bro. We got a lot more.
It's on the
yeah.
behind the scenes, we can call it now. Behind the scenes, it's more prep than anything else.
So and just talking, bro, like in there, we just said, man, let's stay. Let's. You look like a smart guy, man. Just right off the bat, man, I had a good feeling. Bro,
Yeah.
today.
How long did it take? Like a couple of weeks?
No, maybe a couple of visits. Like we talked here and there, bro. Then we started like talking on Messenger too on Facebook. A little bit here and there, like on Black Friday. When this guy was like dead, boy, I think he uploaded something dead. I'm like, bro, that's me in the summertime, like, all the time, you know.
Yeah, because during the Thanksgiving at the mall, you know, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, it's like, dude, I would work like 5. So Thanksgiving the mall open at 6 on Thanksgiving Day. So I would work like 5 all the way until Black Friday Day at 10 o'clock. So I would just sleep at the store, man, because I was like, I cannot go anywhere. They want us to open the whole time. So I gotta send my employees home unless we don't have enough employee to work that much, you know? And then, yeah, I just sleep in the back. Like, that's where I was like, dude, that's me during the summertime. You know, like, so, yeah, we end up like talking in a way, you know?
Wow.
So definitely you guys have background. Wow, how did the Juan came in the picture with you guys? So how do you guys partner up all together?
So when me and Dipo started talking, so we talking to Chocano, I'm like, hey man, so if you want to partner up, let's do something. And this guy doesn't procrastinate at all, bro. I procrastinate, man. I never met someone that doesn't procrastinate. This guy doesn't, man.
That's dope.
Nothing, bro. Nothing. He's on it. Next day, bro, he's like, let's meet up. Like this, bro. I kind of just.
So, but you guys didn't have an idea yet. What was it?
He said, he's like, I have an idea on what we want to do.
Okay.
Then we met at the mall, he told me his concept, and I was like, you know what, let me tweak a little bit, man. So, because I didn't like completely like, well, I wasn't on board with the initial one. Then he was like, man, we can't do this alone, bro. Because he was doing potato corn, I was doing Michoacana, man. We can't. At that point, I didn't understand it. It's like, man, when this opens, like, we're not gonna do any sales, bro. I'm used to busy stores. The Michoacana was always busy, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, see.
And lines out the door. Out the door, man. Like summer, springtime, bro. Weekends. So I wasn't used to a steady store. Like I said, when I was too young, when my parents started theirs, so I didn't see the struggle.
Yeah.
For me, bro, we were busy since we opened the doors.
Yeah.
Then I asked my mom years later. She's like, "No, we're dead too." You know? So this guy read it, bro. This guy read it, and he, you know, kept my feet on the ground. He's like, "Look, man, we need a third partner, bro, because we still gotta manage Michoacana. I still gotta do potato corner, because from there we gotta put money into the business over here." I'm like, "Bro, we just got initial investment. Why do we gotta put more money into it?" You know. I thought we were gonna open, bro, and just people were gonna
Show up.
show up like Michoacana, bro. Like, lines out the door.
That's how that was your mindset back then.
That was my mindset
Yeah,
back then.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot more different, way different now.
Yeah, I'm the other way around, man. That's why I told him, like, this guy's blessed. Like, everything he does, just boom, like, slamming away. Same thing with 1, 2. Like, I'm the other way around. For me, it's all about struggles. Like, I don't know why, but God always shaped me that way. Like, it's always slow, man. I don't know why. Everything I do, when I started, is just slow. But I know that's the time that I can connect with more people when they're like, slow business, slow store. I'm not freaking out. I was like, I've been there, done that. I turned it around. Potato corner, people like, it's always busy. You haven't seen the first 2 years. I sample every day. People that remember me now, they're like, you did give me sample at the mall. I was like, that's what I do all the time. I would call people every day. But that's how I can connect right now with small businesses, because how many business can just open and take off, man?
Yeah.
For me, like, what, 5%, 3%, 4%? Unless you're ready to burn your money to give away a lot of stuff. That's the only way. So he's the other way around. He was like, dude, when I opened, we got busy. So that's kind of like how for some reason, is until this moment, is like, I always tell people, like, one guy that can outwork me, this is the guy. One guy that shaped me the most, this is the guy. Because we're like two sides of coins, bro. Like, people always, I'm a man of faith. This guy the one always shake my faith, bro. And I gotta go to church more because of him. Because like, oh shit, it's like it's not like negativities, but you know, I told him, like, I'll take care of it. You know, sometimes I have to close my ear from him. He gotta close his ear from me, because I was like, dude, I gotta laser focus. You know, so sometimes we don't talk for like 3-4 days, but then we cleared up. Let's hit it again. You know, so that's kind of like how we always build each other up in the way, and I need that.
Well, he works on faith, bro, and I'm like, dude, I need some assurance. I
mean, this is a great example for people that are watching us. You know, for people that are struggling with their partners. You know, this is a great example, because I mean, we have, first of all, we have you know, Asian, and we have Mexican.
Different culture.
Different culture, for sure. Different cultures.
And then you'd be sorry to cut you off, man, but you'd be amazed how much we have in common, though.
Yeah.
Like Mexicans with Asians, bro. We have a lot in common, man.
Yeah.
This guy went to Guadalajara. He couldn't believe it, bro. He thought he was in Indonesia.
Bro, like, our house in Indonesia looked just like in Mexico, bro.
Oh yeah.
Even the park, even the way the train is, and I was like, but again, I was just like home. You know, I feel like when I told him, like, dude, if I miss home, I just go to Mexico. Now it's closer. I don't have to spend too much time and too much money for that. I just go here. You know, it's like.
For how long you guys were in Guadalajara?
We were there for like 5 days.
5-6 days.
It was for business too.
Yeah. Business, bro.
For the Paleta Bar.
Yeah.
For Paleta Bar,
Even
yeah,
we're
because
gonna launch
we
the
have to
second store.
connect. Yeah, we have to connect with like the root in a way, you know.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like you guys don't argue or anything like
We
that.
argued a lot.
Man,
Okay.
That was my question.
I
you
know. They do
Yeah.
have like a good, or you guys fight a lot.
no, we fight a lot.
Is this a pretend right now? Are you guys pretending to
Yeah,
get
bro.
along?
No,
We're
man.
gonna fight right after we leave. Why did you say that?
No, dude, like I told this guy, man, I love you, brother. Like, he's like my brother, man. In a way, like, you have no idea. Like, especially where we are right now, there's so many people try to be where we are, in a way, like being our partners, because, you know, he has a new partner now. I have a new partner in a way, but now it make us realize is like, because you always say like it's greener on the other side, you know, in a way, like he probably so many times he want to punch me in the face. I never want to, because I know he's a boxer. I'm not messing around with that. I was like, I'm gonna take him to the soccer field, you know. But yeah, no, we're like that all the time, you know, in a way. But we realize above all things, like we always speak truth to each other. We like, let's do it. We got people like talk crap about me to him. He knows that, but we always like, dude, let's not get it to us. Especially right now where we are, we got to. Yeah, I believe like we're even closer because we realize like, oh shoot, we partner with the different people. It's different area, man. Yeah. It's different perspective. But again, we want to try it. It's all mostly on me because I always believe in collaboration. I always believe setting people up for success because you know how some people believe in self-made. I don't believe in that, man. I believe in God's made because God created us to lead each other, to help each other in a way. So I always have the desire, like where we are right now, I want to set people up for success through what we have to. But so far, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. When we're trying with someone new, it's not sunshine and rainbow, bro. It's my call. It's mostly my call because I want to bring people in like, hey, I always tell him like, it's easy for me to win solo. It's easy. But again, it's not fun. Like, where we are, like our background from soccer and everything, it's always so fun to win together, and that's the desire of my heart. But at the same time, we talk about it like we're trying to bring these people.
Not everybody can lose together, man.
Exactly.
That's
the most problem.
That's when your true color comes to play, man, as partners, bro.
That's one of my questions. Well, how do you guys divide a friendship with, the partner?
I don't think we've had to divide it, man. No. Just because, like we've had issues with each other, man. Don't get me wrong. Not everything has been pretty. We've had issues with each other. But the thing is, so like I'll go and vent about him, he'll go vent about me, man. But we go and say it to each other, like, hey, man, like,
why are you doing
this, bro? I have a problem with this, bro. He's like, I have a problem with this one. Fine, bro. But we don't hold grudges, bro.
Yeah.
We don't hold grudges. We just fix it on the spot.
You guys always have to put it on the table.
Yeah, not only that, man. Like, I was telling people.
It's not pretty, bro, but like 10 minutes later, bro, half an hour after the meeting, we call each other, hey, man, you good? We good?
Yeah. But again, the basic is like I told him, like, we always know money is the root of evil in a way, right? That's why it's not saying God and devil, it's God and money, right? So not even once in our partnership, man, not even once, we're fighting over money.
Never.
Not even once. So that's the difference between us. Like he said, is no one want to lose. But sometimes I don't think about losing. You can be the busy store, you can have a busy business, you can have amazing business, amazing opportunity, but the greediness of money, that's what changing people. That's what messed up most of the partnership. Okay. Not just partnership, relationship, money. Dude, like these guys, believe me, like sometimes they come up to me, here bro, he was like, what money is that? Don't worry about it, man, here yours. Sometimes they don't even ask about it because we know what I'm getting is all separated, the same way. We all know. We never once like, dude, you're making more money than me. We never once do that, man. We talk about it sometimes like, dude, I need you to work more in a way that we're going to set this up. We encourage each other or we talk crap about each other, like slapping each other. Dude, we need you to stay focused. We do that, but our partnership works out between all of us because we never try to screw each other over money.
Well, usually our fights are to better the company, man. It's never lack of money.
Yeah, it's not about money.
Even when we're hurting, man, and we have it, man, we're like, shoot.
Yeah, people don't realize that, man. They think like, oh, you guys keep growing and everything. No, man. There's so many times, again, he would come, bro, how you get the money? I'll let you know. I'll figure it out. I don't know, man. Like he knows. Like sometimes I told him like, why don't you want to share with everyone? Now we start learning like you always try to keep the burden to yourself. Like, because sometimes it's not like that. I told him like, because I don't know the answer. But I know it's gonna be the answer. I'm an entrepreneur, I will figure it out. He will figure it out when he tell me like he mostly dealing with construction right now. It's so much problem, bro. I know that. But I never once doubt like he's not gonna be able to do it. Yeah. When he tell me like, that's fine, bro, you're gonna figure it out. It was like, bro, I was like, dude, you will figure it out. Because that's why when he told me like, dude, we need this is like, don't worry, bro, I'll take care of it. So when he said he'll take care of it, I don't have to wake up to be worried. When he know that like, I told him like, I'll take care of it. We get it.
It's the trust, huh?
Exactly. So it's just like, of course, build up over time and everything, but when we met first time, like I was telling him like, the difference is like we always two sides of the coins, how this company growing, because my desire is always like, desperation is the highest motivation. I love living on the edge because I hate being comfortable. Like him, he's the other way around.
I can't do that, bro.
Yeah, not only that, like he has the choice though, bro. Like I was telling people, like this guy doesn't need to work as hard as he is because I'm looking at his parents, he's successful already. I see so many people that already have like successful parents, they're just take it easy. But this guy don't, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about him. He has a choice. I don't have a choice. So I told him sometimes, bro, if I have a choice where you at, I don't even know if I'm gonna be working the way I am right now. I don't even know if I can dream, have this much faith or vision the way I am. But God kept pushing me on the edge, like when I'm alone, I don't have nobody to depend on, and I only can depend on Him, and that's all faith. But like this guy, he chose to work hard.
Yeah.
He chose to be where he's at. He doesn't have to. So many times that we were fighting, it was like, bro, again, like we're gonna create something again. We're like, I'm tired, bro. I was like, okay, bro, you want to create a legacy, or you want to just? I always tell people, what's the focus, right? Purpose, passion, profit. Again, people that chasing the money, that chasing the profit, that's the people that gonna burn people. Because I'm gonna make money, then I'll be passionate. After I'm passionate, then I will find my purpose. But when you already find a purpose, you're gonna passionate about it. Like I was telling him, we go to the soccer field, we don't get paid, we gotta pay. That's the fact, right? And then we're a kid. When we were a kid, like we're focusing on that. We're chasing that dream to be a player. We want to be better because you're focused on the purpose. And then we were passionate about it. Like people don't have to tell us like you gotta wake up 4 or 5 in the morning. You're gonna practice yourself. And then the profit, of course, like you got big, you don't get big, and we don't even know that we're gonna get big. That's why it's almost same thing. Like he used to be a boxer too. Like you wake up so early, knowing that not everybody gonna be Mayweather.
Dedication.
But he chose to do that. And same thing, the discipline that we have from that perspective of athlete, we put it on business. I told people, I've seen all these bodybuilder, man. I always tell them, if you guys put what you do in your life on the diet, on the heavy workout and everything, bro, I've seen that. It's crazy, bro. I've seen it firsthand when they're competing. If you put that dedication in business
that discipline is crazy.
Yeah, in any aspect of your life, you'll be successful. But only one thing, there's no steroid in business. I tell people that you can think you have $1 million and everything, put this business and you're going to be successful. In the long run, you're going to fail. So I tell me, if any dedication that you learn from sports, from anything, you put it in every aspect of your life, there's no way you cannot be successful, man. And he has it, and we have it in a way, you know?
Yeah. That's one thing that we've been telling our I don't know how
Audience.
our people.
Audience, yeah.
Audience. That no, I even forgot. I forgot what I was going to
Okay,
say.
go ahead and remember that. So let's go back when you guys, you guys were talking about opening a Paleta Bar. So what happened after that? How long did you guys it take to open a Paleta Bar?
Right.
What was the
Process.
feeling, the process, the feeling of open one? What was the feeling the first day? Yeah,
It's exciting, bro. It's always exciting, bro. Opening up the first business, second business, it's always exciting, bro. It's always exciting.
No,
So
but
before we
But
go
how
there,
did
man,
you
like,
open it?
what was that?
Like, how did you guys create it?
So like I said, we had meetings, we tweaked it. When he said we needed a third guy, I was like, I know the third guy, man. I was like, let me pick the third partner, man, because he wanted to pick his partner. I was like, no, bro, you said
Yeah. I'm glad we did it, bro. It's good. I mean, he was there, bro.
He was there.
He was a partner for a reason, but
He was your partner, bro.
he chose to be out. But there's the thing, right? The funny thing is, like, before we got busy, we always have people out because they don't see the vision. They're like, oh, it's not gonna make it. We got to deal with it. I love it when people do that to me. Sounds good. Wait until we make it and have a good day. So I mean, I love those challenges, man. I love it. I'm always the underdog. I love my life, and I love it. But no, I mean, the creation. I mean,
Yeah, then Juan came into play, bro. We sat down. Juan came up with the name. I remember we met at was it Denny's? Or
no, bro. It's at Village Inn.
Village Inn. There you go.
Yeah.
Do you guys eat?
In
once
Red
you were
Ranch? Yeah,
over
we're
there?
eating, bro.
Okay,
I took my wife. Juan took his wife, bro. Dipo took his phone.
I'm solo, bro.
And we sat there, bro. We had a meeting, and yeah, we just came up with the name that day, bro. And
But at
How
that time, you guys already had the concept.
yeah, right there at that time, and even through build out, man, we're still working on concept, bro. A lot of these businesses, bro, they just want to open something, but when they're building up, it's when it's, bro. A lot of businesses, man. I build up a lot of businesses other than ours too. They don't know exactly what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of them, right?
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know exactly what they're gonna do till they're open.
Yeah.
They're still working on recipes, bro. They're still working on this and like their menus and.
I guess it
Yeah,
never
bro.
stops, no?
No,
Never
it
stops.
doesn't, bro.
Yeah,
So-
well, I mean,
so-
'cause I thought I was doing the wrong thing, when I opened the shop, because I was like, well, I don't even have any artists yet. But you know, I just go as I go. I guess.
Learn as you go. Learn as you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, man. And like I said, because you have it in your head, bro, you can write it down. And then when you're building it, when you're doing it, you're like, shit, man. Like I have this whole extra dead space. Like, what am I gonna do with it? I gotta do something to sell. And so like it changes.
Yeah.
Changes all the time.
And how did you guys come up with the name? Like the Paleta Bar.
Juan, I don't know. It just came to his head, and he texted us. So we left Village Inn without a name, right?
Yeah, we're like, dude.
We
let's sleep on
thought
it.
of-
What was the name? Do you guys were?
Yeah.
I can't remember, man. You
No.
remember, bro?
Man, no, it's like paleta man, paleta, like 3 paleta, whatever. I don't know, bro. But I was just like, we cannot put that number because that's I'm like we're gonna have more people coming in.
But you guys
You know.
focused to do paletas. Like that was your thing, paletas.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah, because
focused-
that's what I told him. Like so the concept was born in a way like I love paleta, right? I was eating it, and then when I went to LA, in a way, there's another franchise, right? They're doing gelato on stick, and 2 of my friends, actually, my brother and my sister, they were working there, so they make it fresh. I saw the concept, and I ate it, and I was like, remind me of paleta, but paleta is better. And I figured out why paleta is better and everything, and I told him, hey, bro, what about we focus on paleta in a way like as the center of the main thing, you know, and it's like we want to be the one that being able to make paleta fresh as much as we can, fresh every day. If we sell a lot, it was like, how? I was like, because I asked him like, how many times you make paleta in Michoacan? And he told me, and I was like, if we focus on paleta, we sell a lot of them. We're gonna be able to make it every day, right? And it was like, yeah, but it was like, how many paleta you gonna actually sell? But I mean, this guy been doing Michoacan all of his life, right? So back again, you know, before we created Paleta Bar, what I told him is like, dude, we are trying to create a legacy. You go to Michoacan, it's fun, it's busy, but people don't know you the way that people know your parents. But I want us to create something when people look at that sign, they know it's you, they know it's me, because we create it from nothing. We create it when no one else does it. Because you can put the name Michoacan, you're gonna get customer.
Yeah.
But it's not like no one trademarked that.
I'm still working for that, bro. They look at Paleta Bar, they don't think of me, man. It's all Dipo, bro. People come to me and ask me like, hey, bro, you still working for Dipo? I'm like, yeah, bro.
Who's the boss?
No, man. I always tell people.
Do the people ask you, where's your boss?
All the time, bro.
Yeah, where's your
All
boss?
the time, bro.
But I mean, you know, I told him like at the end of the
It
day,
happens, guys.
I was gonna say that.
He's my boss. He's the boss. He's the big man, bro.
Oh yeah, he's the boss.
but I mean, there's a thing. That's how partnership is, right? Like I told people to like,
Somebody's got to be the face, bro.
like you know,
I get
again, you know, I always look at it like soccer, basketball, right? You think about Golden State Warriors, Steve Curry.
Yeah.
You think about Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan. But I mean, at the same time,
LA.
Jordan didn't play for real. Lakers. You already know LeBron, but before that is Kobe Bryant. Same thing with soccer. Barcelona, Messi, but it's 11 players.
Yeah.
Right? But I mean, I was telling him when we talk about it, actually, we have a conversation when I explain to people like, God always gives you a certain way of living, and some people get the gift of being the face, but doesn't mean that it's easy. If I mess it up in terms of things, then we're gonna mess up the whole company too.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, same thing with soccer. If like this run up PSG just lost, they're gonna put everything in Messi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Argentina lost, they're gonna
That's
put
what I
everything
don't
in
miss, bro. When she's the fan, bro, they
Exactly.
They go-
So I
they
told
go
him, like,
after
you want to
this
be the
guy.
face, I'll let you be the face. And
I'm okay,
but-
bro.
I mean, for some reason, I never really picked to be the face, but it just happened. It just happened. Same thing with Potato Corner. Same thing with everything else I do. Sometimes you just have it, you know. But at the same time, I was telling people, we work as a team. It's collaboration. I told people I cannot cut the fruit the way that Juan does. Dude, this guy is like freaking fruit ninja, man. You put me with that, it was like, he gotta teach me how to cut mango when we open, bro. I gotta call him, dude, how I'm gonna do this, bro? I don't even know how to cut mango at all. I seriously.
Figure it out, bro.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, figure it out. I didn't even know how to make agua fresca. It's like, I make it, and he can, bro, test it out. Okay, it's good. What did you do? I put sugar and put this, and I gotta teach him. I mean, I gotta learn. I mean, right now, sometimes he was like, bro, the store doesn't have any agua fresca. I was like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna figure it out. They're like, you sure? I was like, bro, I'm one of the founder. I'll figure it out. So there's something to, and if he's coming to him, like doing construction, like when I see this place, what did I tell you? What
nice.
you know, I call this guy like, dude, you're doing amazing. He's growing in a way that construction part that he probably never even think of. And you can ask him. I told him, bro, you should be contractor in a way because you have a gift, and that's his gift. Sometimes he didn't want to admit it. You know, I always believe
he's too humble. He's too humble.
It's not but just humble, bro. That's why I told him you gotta change that mindset. You gotta flow with the gift.
Well, I'm my biggest critic too, bro. So
Exactly.
to me, I'm not there yet. You know, me falta mucho.
Yeah.
I still need a lot. I still got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
we
but sometimes
all
you have
do,
to
bro.
face it, you know. Is I think it's I didn't believe in myself, to be honest.
But
he
started flowing with the gift. I tell people when you're flowing with your gift, that's when the favors being poured out. That's when the blessing being poured out. Because as people, I prefer being content with who I am instead of being not like humble, instead of being like, you know, you don't have self-confidence. Because by then you're always gonna work with people all of your life.
Yeah.
Now when I told them like, dude, where you guys are right now, when I'm at, this is not our value. It's not our. We keep talking about this. Me and him, bro, we can do anything. Me and him right now, like I told Juan, like, dude, we're too smart to be doing what we're doing. Because I've been like I share with you guys about everything, real estate and everything. Now we're looking at when the guy came up to me, you guys smart, but you guys playing with spare change. And he told me that, okay, sounds good. What can I learn? And we talk about it. And him being where he's at right now, and I'm gonna be where I'm at, and I know we're gonna meet up. I told him like, bro, we're gonna do something big to build up this city because this city need us the way from who we are with our integrity. We're not just a hard worker. We have the integrity. We have the heart that we want to set people up for success. We got screwed so many times because of that. So many times. Him, myself, especially me, try to, again, you know, bringing people in, and everybody got to get affected with it. And I have to swallow it.
Yeah.
And I cannot be prideful for that. I cannot be humble for that. I just have to be like, it's my fault. And I got to do it.
Yeah.
And they got to stick with it, man. And they all always support me in a way. Like, people think, oh, you're the face. But I make probably the most mistake that everybody ever made in the company.
Yeah.
In public,
Yeah.
in front of the people. Yeah, just harder. Dang. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, bro. So whoever's out there has partners, man. Just don't give up, bro.
Don't
You
get
have
that.
to-
They're gonna say don't get them.
No, don't give up on them. You know, just you have to learn to live with them, bro. You have
Yeah.
to learn to work with them and just accept their flaws, man.
Yeah. So
was-
just, I mean, obviously you had more partners. You still, well, you were talking last time that you had to leave some of your partners out, you know.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
definitely, man. I mean, I always looking at it like relationship.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean,
So
you know, praise God for those people that get married after have a high school sweetheart or whatever. That's beauty, man. I see that as you're blessed. You know, it's just like you open business, you get busy right away. But
that's
for
Joel
some-
right there, you know.
Yeah, bro. But for some reason, man, I never done it. I always struggle in a way because, but that's what make me connected with most people. I have the voice or like something to share as the living testimony because I messed up. That's why we talk about it. If you never messed up, how many people can be Mayweather? Just never lost. But people always love the story of redemption, right? People always lost, like you lost, you came back, you make all of these things. People respect you for that because the people can connect. So that's kind of like what we have, man. We're like with so many flows we have, but like I was telling you guys, like we always relate in a way. We struggle, but we're always gonna work it out because we never fight over money. That's what we have. We never fight over money. We protect each other for that, but we never fight for money, not once. All these years, and that's the beauty of our partnership and relationship. Like he said, don't give up on your partners unless money is the issue. When money is the issue, like for me, it's not like you can work it out. It's always gonna be
An issue.
more issue because
There's always gonna be money involved, bro.
More, yeah.
money is gonna be involved. It's like you cannot expect your wedding to be, your marriage to be fixed in a way if you always like the same issue that you don't want to fix it. But for me, like money again is a root,
Yeah.
Cool.
devil in a way, you know.
Yeah.
I have another question. Oh no.
Dale.
What do you guys sell in Paleta Bar? What do you guys sell at Paleta? Yeah.
What like our products?
Yeah. What do you have? Paletas. I know you guys have paletas because it's Paleta Bar, but what else do you have there?
Well, mostly paletas. We have the agua frescas. We also have fresca con crema. We also the Dori nachos with jerky.
Yeah.
That was Dipo's company before Paleta Bar.
But you guys started with the paleta only?
No, we've been having everything.
So we have elote. So when we started, it evolved. Like when we first started, we weren't adding fruit to it. Then Dipo started adding fruit. I was like, that's weird.
Like, I mean, the first video that went viral actually wasn't nothing about paleta. It was like the chips. We put the corn and we put the jerky that we have, and it was like 150,000 in 1 or 2 days on Facebook. Man, it was crazy. People haven't seen the concept.
I don't know. I was on vacation, bro.
Because every time they're there, bro, they were like, don't do it. Don't do it. Like, no one can eat that. I was like, okay.
It's like they're not here.
Yeah, they're on vacation, bro. I was like, dude, I created so many weird stuff. Bro. It was like, because, again, you know, like when we do paleta con frutas, like right now everybody start doing it. But the funny thing is the whole 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, no one even think about it. You eat fruit with tahin and chamoy. You eat paleta with tahin and chamoy. Why no one put it together? There you go. That's what I did. I just put tahin and chamoy, put it together, and people never seen it. And it was like crazy, bro. It was like 4.5 million until right now on Facebook. And that time, like, there's no big in Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is right now. You know, like right now, to be viral, it's easier. But that time when we hit viral video, we see the result right away.
Okay, yeah.
We see the result
busy.
just like in days. Man, I haven't seen something like this, the way that business growing like this. So we're talking about ourselves like what, 10 times more, bro?
Yeah.
In a day, in 2 days, like that. And then another one again, 18.1 million views. And you know, like, it just go all over. The first video that went viral with the hot Cheetos one, I have to delete it. I cannot take the comment anymore. It was okay, but my phone is blowing up, bro. Like, they start adding on Facebook. It was like crazy, nonstop. Dude, like comments after comments after comment. People like, it's crazy.
But what picture was it? What do you mean the hot Cheetos?
The video, bro, of the
It's the video of like
the Dorinachos pretty much with
With the-
turkey, bro.
because I said, dude, instead of cotija cheese, I said Mexican Parmesan cheese, and I got roasted, bro. But I think that's the reason people watching more. You know, they're like, who is this guy? Is this Mexican? Dude? They couldn't figure it out because my face didn't. Like, oh, this guy have an accent. Like, what is this, bro? Like, everybody keep watching video after video because trying to figure it out. Who is this guy? You know, and then show Asian guy is even worse, man. Like, I got people like Chino Cochino taking away our job. I was like, it was funny until this moment. I was like,
So you bring a lot of crazy ideas to the Paleta Bar.
he would say that, man. The downside is like, so what is kind of like the downside about me is like, I think I do it because I'm a doer, right? Like you said.
Yeah.
But the problem is I don't share.
No, okay.
So he was like,
So he-
dude,
so he would
you
make-
come here and you just start doing it without telling us, you know?
So he
Because I remember when you guys were open. I mean, I went to support
Yeah.
you guys, and I think it was you. You guys were telling me about the light bulbs. It's like freaking Dipo. He came out with light bulbs, and now he wants to put aguas frescas and light bulbs.
well, that's the thing, bro. Like, you can do all that, but how this guy does it is
Just do
he'll
it.
do it when he's by himself at the store, then post it, bro. When you see the post, then people come ask us, "Hey, bro, can you get this stuff?" We're like, "What?"
What did you do? What did he do? He called like, dude, what did you do? I was like,
Yeah, I don't know, bro. He didn't even know what he did.
bro, because sometimes, dude, there's so many times that I couldn't sleep at night. It was just happened. People like, how you got the idea? Dude, I couldn't sleep, and it was just running in my mind how I do. I went by like s'mores. I started doing the s'mores. It was like winter time. I was like, dude, we gotta do something. I started doing s'mores. Everybody got s'mores.
That's so cool, man.
He was like, bro,
But he
you
doesn't
gotta
tell
stop
us,
doing
bro.
it.
So when
Yeah.
people come ask us, like, "What the hell? What do you want?"
What do you mean, Smurf?
No, they start playing around. They were like, sure. But in the beginning, bro, they were like, what the hell did you do again? Like, you start doing this new thing without telling us. Like, you gotta teach us. Like, dude, it's just my bad, dude. Like, I was just like, my mind is.
So social media will find out before us. And we're
Yeah.
observing him, bro. You know, so that was when we like, shit, man.
You have to stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the downside of me,
You
man.
should
Not
just have
even-
like a notification, so every time he posts a video, you can just get a notification just
Have
in
you,
case
do you,
it's.
do you follow this guy? You get notifications every 2 minutes.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Yeah, no, he posts a lot of stuff. No, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh,
you
shit.
know.
And I follow him everywhere.
Yeah, because people would say, oh, you're there, I'll go. And I was like, oh, I'm already taking off. I go to the better store. I was like, because every time I go to the new store, it's kind of like the way I'm doing it. Like, okay, like, we want to make sure this one being supported in a way we can grow, you know?
Yeah.
Because I want people to see my story and then connect in a way. You know, like, okay, this guy really doing it, you know, because I was telling people, like, you lead by examples, because if not, then,
Yeah.
you know, so if I just take video of me when taking vacation or like go to work once a week, I mean, who really pay attention to it, you know?
Give me a second. hay gente que nos está viendo de Dallas, Texas, de la Florida también.
Saludos,
sí,
saludos para el de Chihuahua.
si han probado Paleta Bar, pues aquí están de aquí es Paleta Bar. Creo que en Dallas tienen.
No, próximamente en Houston.
En Houston van a tener
Texas,
pero en Florida sí tienen, ¿verdad?
¿En dónde?
Florida,
Tampa. En Tampa.
Tampa.
En Tampa.
Yeah. So
Hay tres en Tampa.
if you guys try Paleta Bar over there, these guys are the founders, and everything started in New Mexico.
Albuquerque, that's where we started.
Yeah, that's actually the red and yellow, man. That's why we picked red and yellow.
Oh, wow. I just
Just not. Órale,
Yeah.
¿es cierto?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean that's.
But it's like backwards, no?
That's a good
It's
concept.
more red than yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, so I have another question for Paleta Bar. Yeah, I mean, you guys been taking it everywhere, you know. It's California, Phoenix, right?
Phoenix, yeah, Arizona.
It's all over. What's coming from Paleta Bar? What else is what's out there? What do you guys have in mind for Paleta Bar, or what's the next goal?
Bro, you answered it, bro. Because if I answer, I probably forgot to share with you, bro.
Right now, man, it's we just trying to do better on even to what we've done now. We just have to better. We have to go back and do some more development too, man, and come up with new recipes, some ideas and stuff to make the product pop, you know, and everything. So we're not done creating. We're not done perfecting this.
But you guys gonna keep growing.
And at the same time growing.
You guys gonna grow the
yeah, at
company
the same
more.
time growing. Yes.
Yeah.
How many Paleta Bars are they?
So right now we're about 30 locations.
And how you guys keep control of the quality control?
So that's what we're still working on.
We're struggling in a way because this is the different, right? When people asking us like they expect the perfection, right? Like I told Joel, like I've been in franchise business for a long time. Wetzel Spread, so it's like nationwide company, but all this company has the money as the backup. We didn't. We're a hustler before we become entrepreneur. I tell people that every day. I'm not ashamed of sharing it because the difference is in our company, we're a small mom and pop company that turned into be who we are. We started the company with 35,000. That's where our company started. We didn't take no investor money. We didn't take nothing else in the beginning. 35,000. We opened a store in San Pedro, the OG location. That's where we started. We bought mostly everything used. So all we got is dream. We always tell people we have the faith. You know, I see the vision. We put the persistence, and we're being patient during the time. You know, the process didn't happen just like that. It took us like 6-7 months when we struggled. We didn't see the sales. So I want to like encourage all small business. You didn't see the sales. Stop complaining. Start doing your best. Start being your best. You know, because that's what we do. I mean, how many times he would come to me like, dude, I don't think he's gonna make it. But I told him he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. You know, I mean, there's the thing, like during that time, I always realized like why God kept putting me in the slow store. I've been in the store when making 20, 30, 40 bucks. This guy never. This guy like being in a busy store, right? So again, our company, when we started with that, you know, she was asking how you guys decided to open the second, third, fourth location. So I always know since the beginning, I told him, bro, with this brand, we're gonna blow this brand. We're gonna grow this brand. I always have faith for everything I do. It's not just gonna be 1, 2, or 3 stores. I tell people when they partner up with me, if you just want to open 1 store, it's a waste of time. Because it's good cash flow, it's good profit, but we don't need that. We have what we have. You know, and from that 35,000, with the busyness that we have with all the, you know, the hype, with all the profit, we invest in second store, we invest in third store, invest in the fourth store, and that's the company stores were born. And then this concept is coming up when we're like, okay, we partner up with people, we go to San Diego, we go different places. But again, by doing that during that time, all we know is what we know is we're street smart. We don't know nothing about what we do in terms of paperwork. That's why we start working with that. We hire people, we got the lawyer, everything working on our side. But again, we don't have the big company that can set up the foundation 1,000%, 2,000%, whatever he said. So there's the reason when we say we're still working quality control and everything. Now we start hiring more people. We have more money coming in. We turn it into investing in more people, more locations. So we always focus on progression. So what's next? We're gonna keep being better, like he said. We're gonna keep doing better. It's gonna be more location coming up. 40 location the end of this year. That's the goal. And then we're gonna try to turn it into 100 by next year. So God's willing, that's the vision, and he got amazing, cool project that himself been dreaming in a way, and we want to support it. But he ain't cheap. He knows that, and I was like, that's fine, man. We're gonna find the money. We're gonna figure it out. But with that being said, what he gonna have coming up with us, all of us supporting, that's gonna be the game changer for us. Changing us more than just a nationwide. It's gonna changing us really into like worldwide. Yeah, because we're gonna be, I told him since the beginning, we're gonna be more than just United States.
Okay, so
Yeah, we already have that. We're gonna have the worldwide, and we're working on it. I think us right now, while we're growing another brand, is also shaping us in terms of us growing Paleta Bar bigger, because now our mindset is really like growing in the separate ways. So it's not in the box anymore, and it's gonna help Paleta Bar growing even more. Yeah.
Have you guys ever have a partner or like no investor, like a person that, you know, they tell you, I want to open up a little bar, have $50,000, $60,000, $100K, but they don't know anything about business, or they never had a business before, or like stuff like that?
Every day.
And then what do you do? What's the process that you do? You teach them like the system, money, how money works, everything?
Yeah, man, we try to teach them what we know, you know, to what we live, to what we do at this point. You know, like just that's what we teach them. That's what we teach them, because that all our first stores that are ours, from people that bought the label and stuff, they were all first-time business owners. All of them.
Yeah. And the difference is, like I told people, like when people like, we got like right now so many people, like even like the people that on top, like, you know, we got like business lawyer, we got like rental franchise lawyer. They wonder how we do what we do. But I told people the reason that we can do what we do, because you don't just invest in what we have. You don't just invest in Paleta Bar, you invest in who we are.
Yeah.
Right? So who we are is never gonna be taken away. What we do, what we have is gonna taken away. But who we are is like people can connect. This guy would go to your store, bro, staying 24 hours building up your store. You saw that firsthand.
yeah.
And this is the guy. This is the guy. And Juan, he literally, like last time we went to Hollywood, right? Sometimes we gotta get mad at each other. Bro, that's not your job. He would go over there. He saw like all this freezer, everything still wrapped up. What kind of founder went there and then unboxing your equipment and set it up yourself? The owner has to do that.
Yeah.
Us as the founder did that. And myself, I mean, most of the people that watching me in the story, I would go all over the store giving away menu and everything. No one in the company that call themselves co-founder or founder in terms of the brand that we have gonna do that. And we're doing that all day. And there's kind of like taking impact in us, because sometimes we're like, what are we doing? No one done that. We have to be straight to each other, bro, stop doing that. Let's not do that, because sometimes we gotta tell people we just want to give our best.
Yeah.
But people understand what they're coming in. They call us, we get things done. They have direct access to us. Sometimes we're trying to send them to the office, but we feel bad. We end up helping them out right away.
So you think most of the owners or the owners of the other stores, you think they invest more on you guys than the brand itself?
I think
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brand, of course, the brand is like, they want the brand because it looks good and everything. But when I sell the brand, when I connect with them,
Yeah.
they connect with us.
Yeah.
And then when,
They
first
know
of
that you
all,
guys
yeah,
gonna be
because
there to
first time
support
they
them.
saw me, right? They met with me, they talked. And then when they met with Joel, they met with Juan, they were like, you guys are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So I always get that compliment where people like, you guys are amazing. Like you got, but again, don't take me wrong. People always say we're unorganized. We are. Why? Because we're learning every day.
Yeah.
We don't have the system. I tell people we're in Starbucks. We're not Chick-fil-A, but that's what we think. Now I know the owner of Chick-fil-A, and we talk to him, and we're like, no, Dipo, I can show you behind the scene. And people think no. Go to my store. So many times you're gonna see boxes outside the store, because sometimes they got the shipment and we don't have the people to do it. Because they told me no, it's far away from what people think. You know, they just don't see it firsthand.
Yeah.
You know, of course, if you have money, you can make everything possible, but all the big business and everything, they all struggle in a way. So I always tell people, like, don't stop dreaming because you think like you're unorganized. Keep trying to be better and get organized at what we're trying to do. Like he said, we got to get better every time,
Yeah, I mean, we have not argues, but kind of like talk about like, hey, we need to be more organized.
Who's you and George?
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
No, but and the good thing that I ask you that question because like I'm kind of like you guys is when I bring somebody to my team or stuff like that, I teach them like basics from learn to read this book. You gotta do this. If you wanna hang out with me, no step up your level, but like like you gotta get involved more in what I do, so you understand and you see my point of view, and then it's been working with me and Adan. It's been working good, and we're growing together.
How to sweep,
Yeah.
We get the broom and we sweep.
No, I mean that's the key, man. I mean, of course, like that's how we started with creating build up and everything. Like all of our manager become like owners and everything, But we also learn like you can share the vision, right?
Yeah.
That's what you do. You're sharing your vision. You're teaching your knowledge. But sometimes you gotta remember too, it takes them time to be where we are.
Yeah.
It takes them time to be having our mindset. It takes them time to put the right attitude in a way, like I tell people like like their hustle for them to be able to put their family aside and doing what we do. We struggle that all the time. Before when they share Joel, Juan and maybe Spanner Fong, like they share with me, I was just laughing at it. I was like, whatever, bro, like you can call me 2 a.m, I'll pick up now. I have a wife, I have a son. I'm learning the big time. I told him, like, dude, I'm learning a big time. Like, they're like, but the thing is, like, dude, I gotta spend time with them.
Yeah.
Like my wife, I'm not hiding it. She was like, she got a schedule to have a date with me, bro. So like, you forgot to have a date.
Bro, you have dates with your wife?
I'm trying, bro. That's the thing. But I'm not hiding that because for me, the way I'm looking at it, after I heard from him, I heard from Juan, I heard from entrepreneurs. Like, that's the struggle that we all have.
Yeah.
But the difference is, like I tell people, that's part of entrepreneurship that no one want to open up. Where people always see sunshine and rainbow. When I see like this, we have one of the guys that actually joining us, like, I couldn't spend time with my kids, taking them to taekwondo or this, that, or for 2 months. And we are looking at each other, we're laughing. We're laughing.
I wasn't laughing, bro, but I'm gonna.
We're laughing in a way, like, not like making fun of him.
I see him, like, because I see, like, and I see myself there, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, that was me in the beginning, bro. I told him, like, bro, like, you're preaching to the choir here, man.
That's the thing I told people. We're not laughing because we're like making fun of him, but we're connected to you. You probably don't see it right now because we have more freedom in a way, but we're not. Sometimes we're like running like crazy, bro, like one place after another. But when I see that people reaching out to me like, so you want me to do this? It's too much. I was like, yeah. I cannot see my family. I cannot spend time with them. I didn't see my family for 5 years. I've been here by myself for this long time. But that's part of it.
I guess willing to sacrifice, no?
Yeah, exactly. Most of the people, they don't see like what's behind a brand. They just see the outcome, and it's just like it's easy to say, it's easy. They did it. We can do it. But no, it's really hard. To be honest, it's really hard, and especially when you got partners, because you guys think different and all that stuff.
Well, partners makes it easy for me.
Yeah, I love it. Me too, man. Me too.
A lot of people out there, they don't believe in partnership.
Yeah, no, that's what me and him.
That's okay too, man.
Yeah.
Except, I mean, you have to depend on people, bro. Your managers, your employees.
You can't do everything. Now
that you guys talking about family and everything, that you have to spend a lot of time with business. Any words that you want to tell Maribel? So
specifically.
So just telling
So you're saying she's not spending enough time with you, or what?
No, she's saying
She's
that.
spending too much.
Yeah.
spending too much.
No, I mean, like I'll talk about like me personally. Like when I first got married and stuff. Like Laura, my wife, she didn't come from a business family. Mm-hmm. I did, and bro, we had tons of issues, man. Tons of issues. Well, why you have to work? How come you can't get a day off? Like I can't schedule a day off because I'm on call 24/7. Even when I was at Michoacán, I tried to get a day off, and I was on call, bro. So it's not like I can go to Santa Fe or Jemez or go chill, bro. I have to stay in town. I have to stay available.
Yeah.
Available because something's missing, man. I have to run and get it. You know,
Yeah.
some products out, bro. I have to run and get it. Someone didn't show up. I have to show up and cover. So like, well, man.
How do you fix that
it's
issue?
a
How do you
year.
fix that issue with your wife?
Time, bro. And what helped too is now she has her own business.
That's what I was gonna say. Always encourage
help.
for them to have their own business so they can learn.
Yeah.
They can learn how to. I mean, it's not that I'm
And she saw
throwing you away and do your business, but
no, she saw the vision, like,
Yeah.
and then she knows that you are a hard worker, man, and you got dreams and you got goals and all that stuff, and she understand that.
Yeah, she gets it now, bro. Now it's not a big issue. Like, I mean, it still sucks that we don't get to do as much stuff, bro. Like, I recently just went and bought a razor, bro. It's been sitting in my garage for a month, bro. I haven't drove it once. I was like, well, I told her, we're gonna go drive it.
You told me
we're
you were
gonna
gonna
buy
get
it.
how was the
And we're
vacation?
gonna go out. We're gonna go chill. We're gonna go on. I haven't even drove it, bro, once.
Wow, even this guy has the money to buy a racer and just have it on his garage, bro.
He just got bored, bro. I was like, you know what? And that's him, bro.
Anybody want to buy it, bro? Probably didn't sell it.
Now you want to sell it?
Well, it's
Nah,
never.
but
There's never a
$30
real
on it.
balance, no. There's never a real balance.
Dude, that's the thing, man. When people talk about balance, like right now, after like, is it but less than a year? Like, the way I'm like, the way I'm looking at them, like right now. I mean, I was like, that's a lot of work in a way, because sometimes we try to chase the balance, right? But it's all about priority. When I say priority, like people always say family comes first, but at the same time, for me, like the priority comes first because it depends on the day. Right, depends on the time. So, if my wife needs me in a way like she's sick or anything, I have to be ready for that. Yeah. Of course, that's my priority, and we're talking about that all the time in a way like, again, I'm being easier than them in my situation because all this time, like before I got married, 30 years in a way, I never really commit in terms of marriage or like a family. So when I saw them doing that, I was just like, sounds good, bro, because I never want to put myself in that situation yet.
You can't understand it till you're there.
Exactly. When they told me like, okay, but there's the thing when people seeing me growing and pushing so hard and everything, it was easier for me than them. Now I understand because I can make my own decision anytime I want, whatever I do. When I told them like, bro, I'm going to play soccer, now I was like, yeah, bro, I understand now.
Yeah.
Because like, we always talk about it. Right now it's getting better. Like he said, in time, you build up understanding, knowledge. Because in the beginning, it was tough for me too. Because like I didn't get drunk, I didn't go party, I didn't do anything. All I did is like work. I go play soccer. I take care of whatever I can take care of. In my mind, I didn't do anything wrong. But again, we're chasing the balance. Because when I chase the balance, okay, I work 8 hours. I give you time for 8 hours. But that's not balance. It's the priority, right? If suddenly, right now we have a big project that need our time, me and him, we gotta go out of town. How are you gonna change the balance? So it means I have to be there 2 days. Does it mean when I come back here, I gotta take 2 days off? It doesn't work like that.
That's true.
It's the priority in a way. And that's kind of like the way I'm learning. Okay, what's the priority today? What is the plan that I have to set up?
The podcast was
There
the
you go. I told her like, hey, I gotta go podcast with Adan, and she understand. And before that, I already work. I drop off my son, get everything done, and now she's relaxing. I was like, okay, after this, I'll probably get something to eat for you guys. Anything this, just the priority, like communication part. I'm learning, man. I'm bad at it. Like the way that I'm not sharing about business. This is even worse, and I'm learning every day, right? So, like you said, in time about family and everything, I think it's gonna work out about entrepreneurship. But again, I always tell people like I'm working in a way like we work hard, build up our business, but sometimes you don't work hard to build up your family. So that's what God remind me like, and especially like he knows like I don't give up in business. Sometimes he was telling me like, dude, it's just your pride. You don't want to give it up. He told me that straight up, and when he told me that, it stick in my head, and I have to remind myself, what is this? Is this pride that you don't want to give up, or it is about you see the vision? Because I know, remember, God give you the vision because you have the faith to step in.
Well,
so many times I told him that.
Well, to me, it's not about like giving up in pride. I just asked him like, is it pride, bro, that you don't want to like give this up? Because if I see something, man, and we've been at it for a while and we can't get it to work, why am I gonna still be there? Like that's I'm gonna concentrate on something else. Like I'd rather just.
But you had a different mind, no? Because you come from a business family.
Yeah, but I mean, like in that time, man, I'm like, man, because like I'm going through a lot of stress right now, man, and stuff. My body's starting to feel it, bro. I'm going bald, bro.
Literally, no, literally.
Yeah, bro, I got a big old bald spot, bro. Now
It
and
happens, bro. It happens.
yeah,
I mean, that's the thing, man.
and when it starts hitting you there, bro, like I'm like, why am I killing myself, bro? With something like I will cut it, bro. Like you know what, I'm
You
done.
have to, yeah.
I'm done with this, bro.
So
I'll
you
get priority
you need
to
to
something else.
find a balance too.
I'll give priority to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like the misunderstanding that we have. It's not like, not that I don't believe in it. It's just I've recently started with other people too, where I'm like, okay, like they see that something didn't work and they changed it.
Yeah.
So I just seen it in another place, you know, and I respect Dipo though because he won't give up on it, bro. And
Yeah,
that's,
because, I
and
mean, like, I
that-
always-
and that's for me to stop doing it, bro. It's easier to keep working on it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
So
I mean,
at
that's
that point,
kind of
I'm
like
more weak-minded,
how I love this guy, man. Like he remind me, like is it a pride? Then I have to know, I have to like look at myself. I have to question myself. I have to pray about it. What is this guy? Is this like a pride that I don't want to give up, or it is from you? I'm always connect with that. If this is the vision from you, I'm not giving it up, because I know I just have to keep knocking, right? I just gotta keep trying.
Well, if it's
That's
God's-
kinda like-
if it's God's will, man. If you're like that, then yeah, you really can't give up. You know?
Exactly. So that's why sometimes I have to question myself. But of course, you know, sometimes we talk about it like, what is this? Is it pride? Because I'm a prideful man, and everybody can see that. But the thing is, my pride coming from faith. So I just have to humble myself now. Okay, rebuke me if it is pride. So many times when he told me like that, it's stuck in my head. He probably forgot, but I was like, when he asked me about the spring rolling, it's stuck in my head. I go home, I'm on my knees. What is this? You want me to give up? And I told him like, you know what? I'll set up a team. We're gonna be able to grow this. So for some reason, I always have to do that, because it's like you said, it's easy to give up. But at the same time, I was like, my wife remind me like so many times, especially in our marriage, like you don't give up in business. Why do you have to give up family or marriage easily? Because that's what happened to people too. That's why divorces is so crazy right now. And then the way I'm looking at him with his family, all my business partners, dude, they're like forever, bro. So I'm looking at it like, what the heck? How you guys do this? I'm still learning right now.
Yeah.
You know, and me and her were talking about, and same thing with my wife too. With families, you gotta remind me, don't give up, because it's easy for me to just walk out, and I never do that with business, but sometimes I'm trying to do that with family. That's most of us, because that's the thing. Like when people are trying to chase the balance, right? Most of the time, when people being so successful in business, they're gonna sacrifice the family.
Yeah.
Or people want to do family, they don't really be successful in any other ways. But sometimes it's whatever people feel like what the real success is, you know?
Sometimes
That's-
we
that's-
do need that reminder.
That
Yeah.
balance, man, and that's a hard balance to do, man.
Yeah.
It's a very hard balance to do.
Yeah, that's why when I stop calling it balance, I call it priority.
Priority.
Because there's never gonna, in my mind, it's never gonna be balance in a way, because it is hard. It is hard. You know, I keep trying, listen to it, figure it out, but then God told me priority.
Every
the
day.
word balance is just so hard to satisfy.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, you're trying
And
to
that's
chase
that's
the
that's a
balance.
pretty good way to put
Like
it. 'Cause
that.
priority can change anytime, and then, you know, yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta make them understand, like, hey man, like, right now you're with me, I understand, but my employee about to close the door at spring rolling. I was like, I told my son, I'll drop you off at the practice. I'll go over there. Told my wife, I gotta get it done, and there you go, we get it done, and now get everything worked out again, and we just have to do that. This guy gotta do a lot of stuff, man. This guy, like I told you guys, like people think I work hard. One guy that I know can outwork me night and day. This is the guy.
I mean, he can straight it up from work. You know, he got his work clothes and everything. You know, he was here.
Bro, that's what I was
I
telling you,
had to
man.
go buy a shirt and a hoodie, bro, because I didn't want
He was working. He was working. Yeah.
Well, we have hoodies and shirts here.
Bro, I didn't know
He
you
ended
had
up with
shirts,
buying
I
a
forgot,
hat
so I
from
came in
us.
and bought a hat.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
My
bad.
hair's all messy, bro. It's full of dust.
And the
but-
cool thing is that
Yeah.
that you guys are willing to share all this stuff, because I know some people that I work with, a lot of homeowners, business owners. We all do, and they don't share. Not all of them like to share, and it's like, why not? Why not? But the mindset that you guys have, it's crazy. Not everybody has it, and I mean, I appreciate it that you guys came
Yeah.
and share your knowledge, and all of us do the same thing. we focus on growing. That's what we do in the podcast in our community, the Mexican community, right? I think we need that. We really need people like you guys, and just try to make it grow, which is something that I would like to spread out a lot, man.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just for people that they're willing to put the time to get the information, you know, because that's one thing that we're learning now, that you can't help everybody. It's just the people that are willing to be helped, you know. And you know, if we don't have that many views, you know, it's so. Before we used to take it hard, you know, like, oh, we didn't have that many views. Now it's like, okay, well, we feel like we put something out there for you guys to learn. No, it's not gonna be on our. We're not gonna be able to control for you to stay and watch it. You know, we did our part. We invite you guys. You know, we put the schedule with everything. We put our time, and then just for people out there to feed it. I think that's what what we want to do. People to feed it and actually listen to it. That we're doing something good, you know, for them, you know, and of course for us too. But it's for the people.
And because there's a lot of people like there's out there that, you know, they come from Mexico, from a lot of places, you know. I don't want to, you know, say countries, but they think, you know, there's no opportunity in this country. You know, we came for a reason to make our life better, and reality, there's a lot of opportunities if you take advantage of whatever. You know, God put you in the road. You know, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna build something.
Yeah, no. Actually, before I forget to, like, one of the thing that really close for me with Hispanic, with Mexican, like, because of the immigrant, right? Yeah. I'm an immigrant, right? So I tell people, like, I think that's the reason too. Like, I can connect more in a way. Like when I'm in LA, like most of my friends, like Mexican, like you know, Asian people, like Chinese people, we're mostly immigrant. And then, like you're saying, like, for the opportunity, right? Like I told them, like, if you go to the third world country, I always say this, they're being poor sometimes because they work so hard. I've seen them work so hard. We were in Mexico. I just told them, like, dude, these people work so hard and they don't go anywhere in life. In the United States, I told people this is the promised land. This is the land full of honey and milk, because the only reason you're poor because you're lazy. That's it. I tell people that. You would see here, you can see homeless with the Jordan shoes. I was like, come on, man. I don't wear a real Nike until I'm 15 years old.
There are exceptions, you know, to that, man. There's people that
exactly
that
like
are
the
not,
entitlement,
that are
right?
that are not blessed, you know, like
exactly.
Their health is not there. Stuff,
yeah,
you know, so so it's not 100%, but yeah, but laziness does count for that.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like he said, like those people, like you know, on the side of that. But again, you know, those people with the limit. I don't say, I mean, I kind of like with limited, like, you know, physical or anything, but I've seen so many big, successful people that actually also handicap or anything. I've seen that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Again, when there's will,
yeah,
you know, it's always going to happen. You know?
And even here, man, there's crazy people that are hardworking, bro. Yeah, I'll work me and Dipo any day, bro, together. But they don't take the risk.
Yeah,
and that's the big one too, man. Because there's people, bro, that are hardworking like crazy, bro. And if they don't take the risk, like my dad, bro, my parents, hardworking like crazy, bro. They didn't take a risk until their mid 40s, and that's when their success came.
Everything changed.
They were working by the hour. You know, they had good jobs, bro. Their bosses loved them. Crazy good workers, bro. Mm-hmm. But they could have kept working. They could have still been working like crazy. Because they never took the jump, the leap. And it's, and I know there's a lot of excuses out there, like, well, I can't do this, I can't take that leap. Bro, like, us, like, we didn't have that much money to get started with, bro. Probably the only one that really had the money to do it was Dipo, bro.
Sure, bro. He was one of the people always
like, I came in with all the used equipment as my investment, bro, because I had a lot sitting at home from the Michoacanos, bro. You know? Juan got a settlement, bro, from when he got an accident. That's where he got his money, bro. So like some people get crazy income returns, bro.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
So there's that right there. Where say like, well, bro, I can't save up like $10,000, bro. You know, put 2 more people, bro, and then you have at least something to get started. It might not be the best, but you can start something.
Yeah. It's just people don't have that mentality, and I think it's just, you know, it's ignorant, you know. We come from a culture where, you know, me
Too comfortable.
I didn't come from a family, business family. You know, I had to learn, and I'm still learning, and that's why we do this. And I love this thing because it's just I feed myself. You know, so that's the way I look at it now. Podcast, it's for people that are willing to learn, and it's for me, to be honest. I learned a lot.
That's good.
And I love everything he said, man. He's just like taking the risk, you know, like sometimes, again, you know, people always asking me, how can you do this? Like, he was like, dude, another one? Like, again? I was like, because again, I always tell like, I'm winning either way because I have nothing to lose. I came here to United States, no paper, no friend, backpack, $400.
No mom, no dad.
Exactly. So that's why I was like, I'm winning every day. So when there's the thing, like when people feel like you have nothing to lose, you're going to give it all. And that's kind of like what he said, taking the risk. Like I always, like every opportunity I see, I'm jumping because I just need one shot that set me up for life. And we have that, and we still want to take more risks. We're like, dude, this is it? Sometimes we question, bro, I think I'm done. It's like, bro, I'm just like, but then he jump in. Because I'm happy to see what he does right now, man. Like that's the thing. Like I want people to understand this, right? People always think like he said, like people think I'm the face and Joel and Juan working for me in a way, but like proud for this guy. He does his own thing now, bro. It's nothing on me. Everything he does, construction. He jumping into, you know, the last one, Tap and Taco. He does all other stuff. I'm not part of it. I want people to be clear. I'm not part of it. He creates something himself. And of course, I'm still challenging myself too right now. Bro, I'm going to jump into real estate. You good with construction? I'll prove myself here. We'll meet up on top. We're going to change the city with our development. And I know that's what we're going to do next. I'm putting it out here. So people are going to know like, this is my faith. This is my vision. He doesn't know yet. I told him like,
and remember, he doesn't procrastinate. Okay, so be ready, bro.
No, he's ahead of me in terms of this. I'm far away that I have to learn. But he knows. I can sell anything, man. With my integrity, with my name that I'm putting forwards, I'm doing whatever he can because I got him on the side that he's building it up his legacy in his way. I'm building up my legacy in my way. And I love this, man. Like people think like they separated us in a way. They're far away from that because we're building up ourselves on different side now.
And then meet on top.
There you go. Yeah. That's kind of like what I got the vision is we're gonna meet on top of that. We're gonna change the city with our development, and we know it. I'm looking at him saying this. I was like, shit, dude. Like, I don't know what you've been learning, but he watched YouTube and he started doing it. Seriously, man, I'm not lying to you. We went to Old Town. He's doing this, bro. How you do this? I don't know. He does it. Hold on, bro. I gotta watch YouTube. He ended watching on YouTube, bro, and he did it. I was like, dude, this guy not. There's the thing. People can listen to this podcast, right, and not doing it. You can watch YouTube. You can watch listen to podcasts. You can watch anything and not doing it. This guy watch YouTube and he does it right away, fixing the door, bro. He fixed the barn door. That's little thing, the one that stick in my head. And sometimes I didn't tell him. He doesn't realize. Like people think I'm encouraging him. People think like they can connect with me. But when I told people, you guys want to know the people that pushing me hard every day in terms of entrepreneurship, it's him. Sometimes he doesn't take the credit in a way because he's being humble for him. For me, like, no, you don't need to be humble to do that. Because you have to be content of who you are, knowing the value of who you are. That's where you're going to be on top. So sometimes I got to be mad at him, bro. You know the value of who you are.
But he's just being himself, no? That's
just how I am.
Yeah.
Just how I am. I don't...
like,
you don't take credit.
Like today I'm going to inspire
attention,
people. Yeah.
I don't like the attention, so I'm not going to take credit for anything. Like I said, I'm my biggest critic. I'm my biggest critic, man. Like anything that I do, like when he's like, people want to catch up to us, I'm like, catch up to us where, bro? I think I'm nowhere. You know, to me, bro, we're nobody. We're nothing.
That's dope.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like maybe we've done a lot, bro, but like I don't feel like anybody, bro. Like nothing.
No, that's pretty cool.
And I don't know at what point, bro, I'll be like, oh, hell yeah, bro. You know, but maybe never, bro, or maybe there's a point.
No, but no, now people, I mean, people know Paleta Bar, you know, especially here in Albuquerque, people know Paleta Bar. And I mean, and they always say, you know, yeah, oh, you know Joel, you know Dipo, or you know Juan. So, yeah, I mean, people already know you guys, so you guys are famous.
You're more famous, bro.
No, and to think that you guys have it in like not just in New Mexico, you guys have it like out of state and all that stuff. It's just fucking crazy. It's insane, you know. And then it took you guys what, like 4 years?
Yeah, about 4 years
to do it. That's freaking amazing. You know, that's awesome. You know, and then have you ever like sit down and look back and all the shit that
I don't
have
think
you,
God
you
does
have
that.
done? You gotta do it, man, because you gotta realize like who you, like.
Oh, we still gotta get to it.
And say that you're great
Maybe when we
instead of
get,
saying you're not.
yeah, maybe when I get to the point, bro, where we can chill, bro.
But the
and
thing
go
is,
have
like,
a beer and
I think
have
that-
issues, then we could be like, hey, bro, remember that day we're singing real good, bro?
But I think like the way you guys are, you guys never gonna stop building stuff.
It's
you
because
know?
they're chasing a legacy, not money.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, but you guys never gonna stop. You know, you never gonna stop. I was gonna be growing and growing and growing, and then, but you gotta stop one day and look what you built over here. You know, everybody comes over here and then it's like, damn, this shit is. This is a tattoo shop. No, it's a tattoo studio. Get it right.
Bro,
You know?
most of the thing goes to them, bro. He created everything, bro. I just built it, bro. This
I
guy
just saw
designed
the
it, bro.
vision. You created it.
Well, the thing is, like, you know, a lot of us can have a vision, but to bring it to reality, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
It takes a lot.
That's
Yeah, because
exactly
he
what
put
I tell him.
ideas in because
Yeah.
he probably told you, hey, I want to like this. Like, oh, but what if we're gonna do this? Por como las luces, like the magnet thing on top. I'm pretty sure you're like, oh, we're gonna do it like this.
Yeah, we had
You
a
know
tag
what I
team
mean?
a lot of
So-
things.
Yeah, no, and that was one good thing about working with him, bro, because we could relate, you know, even since the beginning. Like, oh, just dry it up. Oh, yeah, I'll dry it up. You know, it's like, oh, it was easy.
So
No.
that just means
Because-
you make shit happen, you know?
That's
Yeah.
exactly, man. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was telling him. Like, he get things done. You know, I mean, but again, you know, the way we get things done is different way because this guy take time to build it up. But you give him the vision, he gonna make it happen. You know, I was like, the reason that we are where we are, we always talk about it, man. We don't want to like, you know, like discredit, you know, other partners in a way, but we always talk about it like, bro, we gotta be 100% focused here because in a way that he always saying like, I gotta sell the brand, I gotta grow this brand, I gotta see the faith with the vision that I have. You gotta be able to help me to make it happen, and he does it, man. He does it. He make it happen. You know, so when you have the man, you know, I always tell people, I'm a man of faith. You get the man of action with you to make it together. Sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what you guys gotta do in partnership. You gotta have someone that have vision and faith to keep pushing, to keep knocking the door, to keep like, you know, to understand that it's happening, right? And sometimes like him, like he was like again, you know, like, dude, I don't think we can do it. I was like, I just have to knocking. Yes, we will do it. And then for him, sometimes he doesn't want to do it, man, and he's still like, bro, I just do it because of you. And sometimes I messed up. Sometimes I messed up. When I messed up, I was like, dude, it's okay. Everything works together for good. I always believe in that. Nothing is coincident. We got screwed over. Every setback set off of greater comeback. It's always happened to us. It's always happened to us. I mean, in my life, of course, especially, but it's connected to our company. You know, after what happened in San Diego, we grow faster. You know, after what happened in downtown, they grow faster. I grow faster in the other side that they haven't seen yet. But they're growing faster. We're growing faster in our own lane right now. But again, like I was telling you, we're going to meet up. By the time we're growing the Paleta Bar, it's going to be worldwide. It's going to be worldwide. We're not looking just nationwide. 7 states now. We're going to go worldwide. I already told him, like, bro, we're going to open overseas. He kept thinking about Mexico. It's like, I'm going to bring it home, man. I got to bring it to Asia. It's like, I miss my own food too. You know, I was like, I'm eating too much tacos. That's why I haven't been stopping by there.
That is so cool, man.
No, guys, well,
There's anything you want to tell the, you know, our,
yeah, we always close the show, you know, just saying something
Like
good
motivated.
motivate to our audience.
and both you guys gotta say, you know,
Like,
you gotta say something.
your own
You
advice.
gotta
I'll
say
let you start,
something.
Aldo. Go ahead. You're a good motivator. I'm horrible.
I mean, for me, everything's possible is starting with, again, you got the vision. Okay, I always tell people vision and faith, those two come from God. You cannot separate that two. You can have vision without faith, you never get nothing. And the other two that coming from us is the patience and persistence. Okay, you cannot have persistence without patience because you can keep doing your best 1 day, 2 days, 2 months, 3 months, 2 years, and you stop. Nothing happened. The breakthrough is just happening. Miracles happen when you keep knocking. So if you stick with your vision, you keep having that faith of yours with patience, persistence that coming to us, it's gonna happen. So I tell people that you cannot grow big unless you have the faith and vision. People can copy your you're persistent, they can fake, like they can, okay, I work hard, but no one can copy your vision and faith, because I always believe like every blessing has our name on it. No one can steal your blessing. Don't even worry like, oh, people copy this, people copy that. I don't care. I have my own blessing. It's all under my name. The vision coming from God, the faith coming from God, those two cannot be taken away. Patient, persistent is our choice every day.
Nice. I love that.
I mean, I can only say what I've lived and how I am, pretty much. My word is my word, man. I don't need a contract, man. I don't need nothing written to say I'm gonna do something and do it. That's been my thing, man, and people trust me for it. Once you start working with me the first time, man, I haven't had someone not come back to me and say like, well, I keep getting more people coming up to me like, hey man, let's partner up. Because my word is gold. What I say, like I said, I don't need no contract to abide by it. I will keep it even if it doesn't benefit me at the end. I said I was gonna do it, and I'm not gonna go back on it. That and take risks. Take the risk, bro. Take the leap. Opportunities come up. You have to take it, man. You have to take it. And trust your gut. I trust my gut, man. I trust my gut so many times, man. And I tell this guy, bro, like, hey, man, not them, bro. Not this, not that. And a lot of times I've been right, bro.
Because he trusts his gut. I trust my gut. So it's two different things. And he will. One day he will change that gut into God.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my
Qué
two
chido,
cents.
qué chido.
Bueno, mi gente, a toda la gente que decía que no se puede hacer negocios, no mames, estos dos chavos, son tres, la han matado aquí en Estados Unidos, y digo Estados Unidos, no Nuevo México, porque en todos lados tienen Paleta Bars, y está probado una vez más que sí se puede.
Porque ellos tienen actitud.
Y pónganse truchas. Espérate, y pónganse truchas porque lo vamos a traducir todo a español. And then Dipo's going to be talking Spanish next time.
No, thank you guys for sharing. You know, like I thought we were going to talk more about Paleta Bar, but this was like one part of...
Say the truth, you didn't want to do it.
No, it was a part like, you know, we need to hear, you know, we need to fucking listen to it. Because there's a lot of people out there that they don't, you know, they just want to build a business, and then just because, you know, they want to build a business, but...
I want to see yours and that's it.
Yeah, they don't know, you know, all the pros and the cons and all the problems and all that stuff that it comes when you build a business, you know. And then thanks for coming in, and you know, all whatever you share, it was like helpful for me a lot.
Yeah,
you know, for me a lot, and I think for a lot of people out there.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm glad, man.
Y ahora sí.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you, guys.
Take the risk. Take the risk.
Because attitude always matters.
Translated in English now. All right. Next podcast, who's coming? Do you guys know?
Yes.
¿Quién va a venir?
No.
No tenemos a nadie por si conocen a alguien. ¿Sí tenemos a alguien?
No.
No, se canceló, ¿no? Ok, pues anyways, ahí nos vemos en el siguiente podcast. Les avisamos, gracias por escuchar este podcast a las 8 p.m. Ya saben, el siguiente miércoles. Mi nombre es Serrano Jorge y con el equipo de Sync. Dipo, thank you once again. And Joel, peace out, we'll see you.
¿Y dónde está el otro?